Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the second video of this week, Leo Triple H Coaching. If you don't know me, welcome and welcome to the Triple H family. Today, I'd like to tell you a little story about a client of mine who really did surprise me. And it was a story and a lesson that I think everybody can learn from. Now, I've changed some of the details on this to protect their confidentiality. Of course, when you talk to a life coach, everything that you talk about is confidential. So I've changed the details of the story, so there's no way you could work out who they were. But the moral is the same thing. So this client, he's a musician, and he's a really, really good musician. He plays the guitar like nobody you've ever met, and it really sings to your soul when you hear him play. He's really, really good, and this client has been playing the guitar on and off, casually for many years. And they decided that it was time that he write an album. And he sat down and he spent months and months, I think it was almost over a year that he spent working on this album, working on each different song, each different section of the album, and perfecting it, going back, re-recording, redoing, rewriting. And all of this music was coming direct from his soul, written directly from him, all fresh. So songwriter, and really powerful stuff. Really, really amazing music. I would highly recommend him. But the important thing here is that he produced the album, and he decided to publish it independently. So pushed it out over an internet publisher, and published it, told friends and family about it, and sat back and waited for things to explode. And they had some success. He had a good number of downloads, but he did no promotion. He didn't tell anyone outside of friends and family what he'd done and what he'd released, and in fact actually didn't tell some of the friends and family until a week or so after the album had launched. So hadn't built up any excitement, and really hadn't told anyone. Now he's working on a second album, and it's very close to release, and he's ready to push that out very soon. But again, they're going to drop the album and hope that somebody notices it. When I challenged him on what his goal was, it was to be a successful musician full time, to live off his music. I asked him, well, why aren't you telling anyone about this? Why aren't you promoting this? And his reply really shocked me. And it was, well, what if they don't like it? What if they think I'm a rubbish musician? What if they hate it? And it really surprised me as someone who'd been so confident to write the album and to put it out there electronically in the first place, that they would be scared to tell anyone about it, for fear of rejection and for fear of failure, even though they'd already completed the task. And just to be clear, this album has had nothing but positive reviews from those people who have found it. And there are some journalists that have already started picking it up. So there's great signs that this is a success, that they're a great musician, and they can write this music. So it really surprised me, and I challenged him on that thinking and said, well, let's flip that around. What if they love it? What if they think it's great? What if they think you're an amazing musician? And that just didn't process in his brain. There was no way that they could possibly love it. So why bother pushing it out there? And actually, what made him very uncomfortable to even think that way. So that's something that as a coach I can work with him on to really push that forward and help him get over that barrier of discomfort, and help to make the great work that he's doing a success and let everybody hear it. But he has to want to do it, and he has to do it himself. Otherwise, it's not real success. So some people are as scared of success as they are failure. So the very quick solution to this, and the thing I want you all to think about, is whenever you catch yourself thinking, oh, what if they hate it? What if they think it's horrible. What if this happens? What if that happens? And you notice it's a negative what if. I immediately want you to stop and hear my voice in your head and flip it around and say, well, what if they love it? What if it's a success? What if I do really well? Because we all focus on those negative things. And actually, there's as much, if not more, reason that things should be successful as a failure. So focus on the what if I can, what if it's great, what if it's positive, because that's what will give you satisfaction. There's no point in sitting feeling horrible about something that hasn't happened when you could sit and feel great and excited about the possibilities of it. Focus on the positive. Say the what if with excitement, not dread. So there's some great new videos coming up, and of course the launch event on Monday for Project A, something I'm very excited about, something that I think is going to be a great success, and I'm really hoping that it is. So I hope you find it useful. If you like this video, if the tips been helpful and the stories resonated with you, please like and share it. And of course, you can reach out to me at any time for some personal help and support if you are struggling with similar issues. Have a great day, guys, and a great weekend when it finally arrives.